Can I create a soy sauce alternative with miso paste? Have you ever found yourself in the kitchen, craving that savory kick of soy sauce but realizing you are out? Well, here's a solution that might surprise you. Yes, you can create a soy sauce alternative using miso paste. Both soy sauce and miso paste are made from fermented soybeans, salt, and koji mold. They both deliver that delicious umami flavor that enhances many dishes. However, there are some important cooking technique considerations to keep in mind. First, let's talk about texture and consistency. Soy sauce is a thin liquid, while miso paste is thick and creamy. To make miso work as a soy sauce substitute, you will need to thin it out. Mix the miso paste with water or broth until it reaches a pourable consistency. This step is essential for recipes where soy sauce is used as a seasoning or finishing sauce. Next, you will need to adjust the quantity. Miso paste is more concentrated and salty than soy sauce. A good rule of thumb is to use about twice the amount of miso paste compared to soy sauce. For example, if a recipe calls for 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, start with 2 tablespoons of miso paste mixed with water. Now let's consider the flavor profile. Different types of miso, such as white, yellow, and red, vary in saltiness and flavor intensity. White miso is milder and slightly sweet, making it a great choice for lighter dishes. On the other hand, red miso is stronger and saltier, perfect for heartier meals. Choosing the right type of miso can help you tailor the flavor to your dish. When using miso as a soy sauce alternative, it works best in cooked dishes. Think soups, broths, marinades, and stir-fries where the miso can dissolve and blend in fully. Using miso in raw applications might lead to a paste-like texture and an even flavor. If you want to mimic the complexity of soy sauce even more, consider adding other ingredients. A splash of rice vinegar can add acidity, while a touch of maple syrup can bring in sweetness. These additions can help create a more rounded flavor profile. So, how do you actually make this soy sauce alternative? Start by mixing miso paste with an equal volume of water or broth to thin it out. Adjust the saltiness by adding a small amount of salt or tamari if needed. If you like, add a splash of rice vinegar or a little sweetener like maple syrup to balance the flavor. Use this mixture in your cooked dishes where soy sauce is called for, tasting and adjusting as you go. This method allows you to enjoy the rich umami flavor of miso while adapting its texture and taste to fit recipes that usually call for soy sauce. It's a fun way to experiment with homemade condiments and sauces in your kitchen.